What is up, blockchain gang? Danny Draghi here with a quick little tool tip. I've been looking for these wrenches for a very long time. The extended double box ended pivoting wrenches, and could not find a 6-point set. So I was looking at the icons, or the cheaper version of the Mountains, came up with this solution right here because those guys all have spline sockets. You definitely do not like spline sockets because we like our nuts lubed up, not chewed up. So I got this guy from Gear Wrench. It's a 22mm box end on one end, flex ratcheting on the other end. Now there's no switch on these, so you just have to flip it over to go the opposite direction, and I think that's better than the icons that have the button here. That was about $55, and then I went to Harbor Freight and picked up this Quinn low profile impact set here with a 7/8 head on it, which fits really well into that 22mm, just like that. And this has no skips. It's all the way from 10 to 24, so you pretty much get every wrench in that giant size, and you save yourself about $75 off buying the cheapest Mountain set with those spline sockets. And you can go up to Gear Wrench, you can go up to Matco or Snap-on, and they're all these 12 points, even if they have that extra log. You can see this does not have that head on there that protrudes out. Really helps you grab off the bolts, but when you snap this guy in there, you see you've got that same bite. And while there's no locking ring, it will lock out like this. When you're going in from the other side, it's really great, like when you're trying to get a drain plug, you know, and you're reaching up and it's just not going to go anywhere, and it gives you a tons of torque, tons of leverage. Now, I'm usually not using wrenches, of course. I got my electric socket, I've got a ratchet here. Normally I'm reaching for my impact, you know, and I like this stubby little guy here that works really well. Taking off lug nuts, as long as you got clearance, it's lighter. Of course, if I'm done asking and I want to start telling, I could always bring out the big boy, which is going to definitely get it loose or break it. But you can't always get in there with those big impacts, and that's where I like this guy right here. No compromises. I mean, there is a compromise, but if I'm going to compromise, I'm not going to pay, you know, $50 to $100 per wrench. So where are you, Gear Wrench? We were put on the map by making these 6-point sets. Why don't you help us out here, and I'll buy them. Of course, if that doesn't work and the nut's just too long, we can get out the old P. Diddy here. This is also a 6-point. Doesn't need nearly as much clearance, but we can just start whacking until we bust those nuts unconsensually. And if we see that bolt's been a bad boy, maybe found a little PDF file material on his computer, we can always just cut those nuts off. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.